So we should be on the path of writing a quadratic function from a table like the one you see over here on the left. So yesterday in class we learned how to find the a and the c if a quadratic function is in standard form. It's ax squared plus bx plus c. So we started by doing the deltas. And 56 minus 28 ends up giving us 28. And 28 minus 10 is 18. And 10 minus 2 is 8. And 2 minus 4 is negative 2. And so we can see from here that this is not linear because these are not a constant rate of change. So we need to go one deeper. We need to do the change in the change. And so we'll go one deeper here. Well, let me undo that. We'll go one deeper here. And when you subtract all these, we get 10. 18 minus 8 is 10. And 8 minus a negative 2 is also 10. So it looks like we found the rate of change, the constant, is 10. We learned yesterday that this number and a are related. And they're related because a is always half of the change in the change. So right now we know that a must be half of 10, which is 5. We also know c because we know c is the constant. It's the initial value, which is right here always next to 0. So that is going to be our c. So our c is 2. So the only thing we still have to find is we just have to find this b. If we knew what b was, we could solve this problem. Well, the way we're going to do this is we are going to pick a point. And so I'm going to rewrite this function, and I'm going to write it like this. Y equals, instead of a, I'm going to write 5x squared plus bx, because we don't know what b is yet, plus 2. Okay? And all I did is I plugged in 5 for a and 2 for c there. Okay? And now, a lot of this function says y and x. So I'm just going to pick a y and an x. I'm going to pick any one at all from over here. Let me pick this one right here, the 2 and the 28. And I'm just going to plug those in then to the function, the 2 and the 28. So my 28 is going to be my y, so I'm going to put 28 equals 5. My x is 2, 2 squared, plus I don't know what my b is. I know my x is 2 plus 2. Okay? So I just plugged in for my y. I put 28. And for my every place I saw an x, I put a 2. All right, now we can clean this up a little bit. And what this really means here is we could write 28 equals 2 squared is 4, and 4 times 5 is 20, plus 2b plus 2. Then we can combine like terms and say 28 equals 22 plus 2b. And then we would just subtract 22 from both sides, and we end up getting 6 equals 2b. Divide both sides by 2, and you end up knowing that b is 3. So we now know that b is 3. If we know that b is 3, we can go all the way back to the beginning. We know what a is. We know what b is. We know what c is. So if we know what a, b, and c are, a was 5. We have it up here. A was 5, C was 2, then way down here at the bottom we know that B is 3. so we know those three, so now we can write our function here. So b is 3, we said that a was 5, and c was 2. So now we can write our function. Our function would be f of x equals 5x squared plus 3x plus 2. And that's the function that models that table.